This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCF Knights, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Knights will kick it away and start us off. Hand it off. He's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
Nice job here by this back, picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James. Throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
And a strong opening drive here, but now they face 3rd down in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So getting nothing in first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They get closer, but now they line up on third and goal from the 1. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down, but man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. They'll run it here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now here's the toss play. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Love the call here to get the ball to the edge, give it to a talented, skilled player where he can get to the outside, find some room, and get a first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass this time. Grab down the middle. It's Willingham. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
First down. Looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Rhodes. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And that catch is hauled in. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll run it from the gun. Running with purpose. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Knights begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They're going to run it. Putting toward the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Knights. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Caught near the sticks. It's Willingham. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The Knights pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Rhodes. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Incompletion makes it 2nd and short.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Accurate throw, catch made right near the sideline. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Knights lining up here on 1st and 10. Now they call a run. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, they spread this defense all over the field with that 5 wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on 3rd down. They held.
And he scores! Touchdown, UCF! Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Catch made on the right side.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Handoff running right. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the wide out. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the offensive go to work at the 44.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Shabira. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. He knocks it through with confidence.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He went out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. Caught quickly. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. The sack sets up second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Willingham. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Knights will have to kick this away. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a deep shot to the right. And his first throw here is incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He pulls in the catch. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. 42 Spider. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. And the completion made. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. No huddle here for the offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
He'll field the punt. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. UCF offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll test the right side here. Tackle, but first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Linebackers making some adjustments now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Rhodes. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
2nd down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Rhodes. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Ball handed off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Here's the second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. Looking to pass here on second down. He finds the running back in the flat. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Face a third and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He could go. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The back's got it. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, here comes the reverse. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Out of the gun now on third down. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Hand off to the right side. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rhodes. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And they heave it deep downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. He shreds the tackle. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Toss play to the outside. Fights through a tackle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Design quarterback run. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Ducks will have first and 10 here. Thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Crucial third down play coming up. And there's the handoff. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Second down coming up.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Grinding away with a running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his back. That ball snagged for a completion. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up 1st down at the 14. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Knights. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on them, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
PHC up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So with just one timeout here, they're lined up to kick it off. Not going for the onside kick. Surprising. And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Comes back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And that should be enough to secure an upset, at least according to the rankings. This team said, we don't feel like underdogs right here to prove a point, and they have made the plays to get the W today.
I think anybody who was around this football team thought they had a shot, even though they were an underdog today, and they certainly lived up to that. Today was kind of that early playoff type of atmosphere, and this performance should put the rest of the top 10 on notice.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.